The Congressional Medal of Honor is the highest and most prestigious decoration that may be given to American service personnel for acts of valor. There are only 67 living recipients of the medal, including Herschel Woody Williams, who at 98 is the oldest living Medal of Honor recipient, recognized for his heroic acts of bravery during the World War II Battle of Iwo Jima. Woody, what an honor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
When did you enlist in the military and what led you to make that decision?
Well, I, like so many others, thought our country was in danger of being taken over by someone I'd never even heard tell of. And that's really why I joined, was to protect the gift of freedom and America.
Williams, along with thousands of other Marines, was sent to the small Japanese island of Iwo Jima. Williams' company commander sought volunteers to help clear a path for Marine tanks to safely advance, and Williams was one of those who answered the call. Your brave actions on Iwo Jima likely helped save countless Marine lives on February 23, 1945, and I believe you volunteered for the mission you were recognized for. What was going through your mind at that moment?
I can't really tell you that, except that I had been trained by other Marines to do a job. So as far as I was concerned, I was just doing the thing that I was supposed to do.
When did you finally realize the significance of what you had done?
My first sergeant told me that I was to visit the general's headquarters, but he told me I was coming back to the United States and I was going to the White House. It was at that point that I realized I was receiving something that I had never even heard of or didn't know how it was going to affect my life.
Now, you mentioned that at the time you didn't know what the Congressional Medal of Honor was. For those who still don't, tell us what it is.
You can't recommend yourself for the Medal of Honor. They say you do something a little extraordinary. They call it something above the call of duty, and all of them fit that category. And they're not thinking of themselves. I wasn't thinking of me. I was thinking of others. And that's true with every Medal of Honor recipient. They don't do it for themselves. They do it for somebody else.
After receiving the medal, the Commandant of the Marine Corps spoke to you and the other Medal of Honor recipients that day. What were his words to you, and how did they impact how you may have viewed the Medal of Honor up until that point?
Commandant A.A. Vandergrift was his name, and he was a Medal of Honor recipient from Guadalcanal. So he knew what impact it was going to have on our lives. One thing he did say that stuck, and it never went away: that medal does not belong to you. It belongs to all of those Marines who never got to come home. I remember those words very, very well. At that time, I didn't realize that two Marines had sacrificed their lives protecting mine. I learned that later, which gave it even more impetus than it did the day that he spoke those words.
You've said in the past that as a recipient of the Medal of Honor, you feel an obligation to uphold. What is that obligation, and how has it driven your actions and how you've lived your life since World War II?
Well, I felt like I had to provide a service. I had to repay in some way all the advantages that had come my way. I thought, well, maybe we can do something that would honor all the family members, anyone related to that individual that sacrificed their life. So that's why we got the foundation to start with. And it's the cities, the community that's doing this, not Woody Williams. We're just a call. We're just giving them a method by which they can get this done and pay tribute to those Gold Star families in their community.
Woody, this has been such an honor. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Lauren, for having me. I appreciate you're real good. You must be a professional.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.